¿Qué onda, Kenneth?
What's up? How you doing, man?
¿Cómo andas?
Bien, bien. ¿Y tú?
Bien, bien. ¿Aquí andas recibiendo terapia?
Sí, sí.
How are you feeling for this big game coming up?
It's gonna be my first time in the playoffs, so I'm excited and we're ready to go. Not taking too much time off.
It was a long season. Can you tell us about how you were preparing for every game?
Yeah, I mean, especially these last five. We didn't have any bye weeks or rest, so we were just in the gym, getting therapy, and making sure we take care of the body.
Do you follow any diet before every game?
I try to eat, pretty similar. A lot of protein, fruits, vegetables. Some good carbs, rice, pasta, stuff like that.
Can you tell us about some of your highlights of your career playing football?
This is my first time ever being undefeated, so that's a huge accomplishment for sure. I think that's the biggest one so far. I'm just looking forward to staying on the winning streak and getting into playoffs and making it to the championship and winning. Gracias.
Can you tell us about your practice and how was it back in college, your football days?
Yeah, college football in the U.S. is pretty much like a job. During the season, you're up early, you're on campus before everybody else for a few weeks. Yo, what's good, brother? How you feeling?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, I'm doing well, brother, thanks. So you're on campus before everybody else. You're in August, it's hot. You got 2-3 practices a day plus lifting and extra conditioning.
Yeah, there's a big difference between the US and here in Mexico. Can you tell us more about when you were playing in Europe and now here in Mexico?
Europe, I think, is definitely a little more laid back than here in Mexico. You don't have practice every single day. In Europe, even in the ELF, those guys didn't have practice every single day. So yeah, I think it's definitely more serious here in Mexico. There's no college or high school football really anywhere in Europe either. So that's another thing that I think makes Mexico on a higher level compared to Europe.
We don't want to talk about football a lot, so can you explain us more about where you come from and what are your roots?
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, Nueva Jersey, Jackson. It's a small town in the center of New Jersey, hour away from New York, hour away from Philadelphia, about 20 minutes from the beach and about 20-30 minutes to go west to Philadelphia. So grew up playing football, wrestling with my friends, going to the little elementary school that we all walk and ride our bikes to. Pretty small town roots. We had some, always just had fun, figured out, what was going on in the neighborhood and in town. And we just, always grew up with a lot of my friends and did all different kind of things.
So now that you're living here in Chihuahua, what can you tell us about how's it here different from there?
Chihuahua is a small city for Mexico, as most people say, but it's way bigger than my town. We only got about maybe 50, 60,000 people, so it's a lot smaller. Even though the Six Flags in New Jersey is in my town, and the Six Flags here in Mexico is in Mexico City. So that's one thing I guess you can compare it to, which is pretty cool.
And now, can you tell us more about your last 3 years of your life? How have you grown as a person and as a professional player?
Yeah, I think Mexico has definitely helped me grow in many different ways. Being away from home in a completely different country, in a language that I had some background in, but not necessarily like always great at speaking. So that was one thing you got to get used to. So I think I've definitely grown and learned a lot about myself as a person, and appreciating where I come from. My business back home has been growing, so that's always a good thing. and yeah, just understanding more of what I want going forward in life.
And you're telling us about what you want in life right now. Can you tell us about if you have any goals right now or something that's really important for you in this moment?
Well, I mean, right now the focus is on football, so the main goal is winning the championship. Goal number one was going undefeated regular season. Goal number two, we gotta, win that first playoff game. And goal number three, finish undefeated and get the championship. So that's mainly it.
Yeah, we were talking a lot about football a lot. So can you tell us about 3 things that outside of football that you want people to know about yourself?
I mean, I'm a God-fearing man from New Jersey. I like to, work hard and have fun.
Can you tell us about what you do outside of football when you have free time?
I like to, enjoy time by myself, read, watch different kind of shows, things like that. I definitely enjoy time with my friends, whether we're just hanging out, watching TV, or going out, doing different kinds of activities. But yeah, I really enjoy my time with my family and, grow and continuing to learn. Like I said, I like, read. I'll watch a lot of different YouTube videos and stuff that I can learn from. So, yeah.
You say you've been growing a lot these past few years. Do you have any role model that you're following?
I mean, my family, of course, my mom, my dad, my sisters. I think if I can just continue to learn from them and see what they've done in life and, definitely where they might have made some mistakes. So, try not to make those same ones. But, being the youngest in my family, I think I have like a little bit of an advantage in those areas. So, yeah, I have some very good people to look up to just within the immediate circle.
In this moment right now, do you have any goals or any achievements that you're trying to accomplish?
I mean, personally, just, obviously I'm trying to, continue to grow my training and, personal training business back home. Continue to build my resume on and off the football field. And, I want to finish the book that I'm reading right now, but it's a long book and I don't read super fast, so I take my time.
Right now, being part of Caudillos, what has been the most exciting thing about coming here to Chihuahua?
Coming to a team and organization that is what it is and revered as it is here in Mexico was just exciting in itself. Understanding that, the Caudillos are one of the best teams, or the best team in the LFA. Now I think ranked number 1 in the world with the longest win streak in the world. So yeah, it's exciting to come play with other really high level players that have the same mindset and goals that you do.
Right now, do you still have a lot in your bag after finishing the leading tackler back-to-back years? Do you still have any goals in football? Do you still want to play, or do you plan to retire anytime soon?
I told myself when I first started playing internationally, I told myself that I wanted to play, get to the 30, and then, see where things are at in life and, maybe do a reevaluation from there. So, yeah, of course, I definitely want to keep playing. Like I said before, we got to make sure we get the championship. So I want to be doing even more these next few weeks and next few games. So we can make sure we bring that next championship back to Chihuahua.
Would you like to keep playing in Chihuahua for a couple of more years?
Yeah, I would love to stay in Chihuahua, as long as they would love to have me. So, I really like the organization, the coaches, all my teammates, of course. I think it's one of those groups that has a pretty special bond, So I think that's what really separates us and makes us different is, how close we are as a team.
That will be all. Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you.
Nice to have you. That was an honor.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.